Round 1 with our Esper Shadow deck. Here is, I think, a mulligan. Triple Thoughtseize. We can tear apart our hand, but no second land. I think this has to ship back. No way to draw cards either. I think this is a keep. If we find a blue source, we're in a pretty decent spot. Let's bottom that so we can just draw straight away with the street rate. A lot of life loss right off the bat, so we get a Death Shadow in a pretty good shape. Already maybe showing us why Jaces can't be in these Shadows decks. We're starting off with a bunch of one-landers. Would opponent like to respond? There's the Death Shadow. Fetch on next turn means we'd have a meaty Death Shadow and opt. This is pretty bad if we're against Burn. So we got Bolt, Colligans, Jace. I don't think we're too worried about Jace. We might just have to take one of these Lightning Bolts, but maybe we want to take Colligans. Try and be a little bit more cautious with our life, but we're afraid of this getting double bolted. I think we have to take one of these Lightning Bolts. Though if it gets double bolted, we get to just bring it back. It's not a massive issue. Jace could also be the correct pick in case this gets grindy. If we don't hit a land next turn, we're in trouble. If we do hit a land, we get to now fetch, shock, go to 11, play an opt. I guess we can't play this yet. We have to go to 9 before we can play this now. The other thing about Bolt is if we end up taking too much damage in this game, it's pretty important that they don't have double Bolt. Okay. I think I'll play Shadow here because we can just get it back if we need to. I just want to use my mana. The next turn, if we draw a fetch land, we have a chance of having a 4/4 Shadow in play. I'm going to bolt this. Both their bolts are gone. We know their Creeping Tar Pit and their Blood Crypt is gone, so we know Scalding Tarn, Jace, Colligans. I'm just going to pass with this Orzhov Charm up. Now I don't want to get it back because they can just... Ugh, this is gross. Now they might tap out for Jace because we don't have any blue mana and we can get that Shadow back, and then we have an opportunity if things go right to attack Jace and kill it. And possibly have that Shadow and opt up. If we're unlucky, we will not get to do that. That is one thing about not being Grixis here. Not having Lightning Bolts for Jace is pretty annoying. So we know Jace is gone. We still know Scalding Tarn is there. We still know that Colligan's command is there. Let's return this. Try and surprise our opponent here. Fetch land one time. Even shock land will do. Ugh, so unlucky. Anyway, to lose life would have been fantastic. Opponent says I got him, but we could not find a land to max punish opponent. I think if opponent just doesn't play Jace, they're in a pretty good spot. But it's like Jace into white-black. I don't blame them for playing it. Like, what are we actually getting into play there? Now we're very likely just to lose both our Death Shadows, but I don't think there's anything else we can be doing there besides casting it. There's one. Maybe it's Pat, though maybe I could regret that. Probably have a Fatal Push for this. Okay, the other Lightning Bolt. Jace showing up just on time to show us why maybe this deck isn't going to work out, but we'll see. Here, I think, against a control deck, we want Liliana, we want Anguish. I'm considering Surgicals if they're a snappy deck. But I think I probably just want Spellbomb. The thing is, either of them could end up being pretty mediocre, but at least Spellbomb cantrips. Let's see what we don't want. I don't think this is going to be a Pat matchup. They might not have anything good to Pat. Even if they do, say they have Delve threats, we still have these Lilianas and Jaces to deal with them, so it's no big deal. I think Fatal Push is probably pretty medium as well. Though we do need a way to actually kill their Snapcasters and their Creeping Tarpets and stuff, so maybe we have to keep both of them in. Maybe these are just kind of mediocre in the matchup. I think I'm willing to keep the rest till I see a bit more. This could also be a case of taking out the Thoughtseizes. Let's see how we do with this first. I think Lingering Souls and Planeswalkers and Delve Threats are going to be pretty good against Grixis control, but we'll see. I don't want to overboard here, particularly. Opponent taking their time to board. We'll have another quick look at ours. Still seems hard to justify taking any of these out without knowing a bit more of their deck. Maybe I'm supposed to take out one of the Delve Threats because of Jace, but the Delve Threats enable my triple Stubborn Denial. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not correct. Get the screen away. One lander. We're drawing more Jaces than we have lands. That is pretty damning. I think we have to keep this and hope there's a land on top. Hope it's a blue land and hope we can. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. We have to hope to hit more lands off our cantrips, but we have 2 draws for a land here. So let's get a Watery Grave. Draw for a land. Miss. Miss. Okay. Liliana is not looking as good now. Let's opt. Let's see if they have a counter spell for opt. No. Bottom. Okay, we hit a land. Which could be another Watery Grave, or it could be a Godless Shrine. Depending. I could fetch right now and play a Death Shadow, but it dies just to any kind of bolt / removal spell. Dot Scour is fine. They have Search, so they're like straight up control. Which usually Death Shadow's decent against. We'll see. Jace could have changed a lot of that, like being able to bounce Gurmag Anger is not a small part of why that's good, being able to bounce Gurmag Anger and then have this threat in play that could just win the game. It's also very hard to run them out of cards now. Okay, that's Thoughtseize. See what they got. I think we just have to take the Cryptic, then they have Colligan's, Lightning Bolt, Dreadbore. Yeah. We can only make our Death Shadow 3/3, so we're just going to pass. Dreadbore is pretty good against this Liliana. None of their cards are that good against Lingering Souls, though. If they just Colligan's command me at the end of turn here, I can just discard this Souls, which would be fantastic. So making 3/3s is not what I want to do here. Play a Field of Ruins. Could fetch, make 2 3/3s. They have 6 cards. We know 5 of them. Let's get the Bolt one for free. Yeah, we're going to go say nah on this one again. It's not something we want. We want to find our third land. And again, feeling like the deck might be a land short here. Maybe we're just supposed to cut a Jace for a land if we want to play 3 drops in Jace. Sure, so I want to get black here, I assume. Now they have Cryptic mana if they picked up another Cryptic. This also means we're less likely to draw land, which sucks a little. They take the damage off Steam Vents there, they did. It's a little scary. Okay, here we go. So, Watery Grave, yes, this gets a Hallowed Fountain. And I could just go 2 Death Shadows and have Stubborn up. Or I could go Lingering Souls. I feel like Shadow with the way that we saw what their hand was, which we know the majority of their hand is, seems a little stronger. They're both 6/6s. We have Stubborn Lyle up to combat hard removal spells. They didn't have any hard removal in their hand. Colligan's Command and Bolt together can't get it. So Souls plays it slower, but the problem with playing it slower is they have 7 points of burn in their hand. So their burn plus this might be an issue. But now these are 8/8s. If they Lightning Bolt us, we're going to just counter it. So now they need another Lightning Bolt to kill us with what we know they have. They can't attack us with the Tar Pit, or we just kill them. Wow, they just drew a third Lightning Bolt. Well, nothing much we could do there. Deck just didn't really function. We will go to the next round.